So, Magic the Gathering, the dueling card game where you play like I play Fireball, and then it's the classic nerdy card game. Um, they release new sets of cards several times a year. In the last few years, they started doing something called. It has its own lore. It's the Magic the Gathering universe. In the last few years, though, in, I guess, a controversial decision, some fans didn't like this, but it also brought on a ton of new fans, which is great. They started this thing called Universes Beyond, and the concept was we're going to still do a few official new sets of cards every year, but we're also going to do a couple of Universes Beyond sets every year. And Universes Beyond is these cards are like a different universe. Basically, it's a way for them to get other IPs into the game.
You mean they're bringing the multiverse into this thing?
Yeah, but it's always been a multiverse thing, to be fair. Because
Okay.
Magic itself is... The lore of it is there are a bunch of different planes. Like, one of them is based on, just typical medieval fantasy. One of them is based on like a sort of Nordic Viking realm. One is based on an ancient Egypty kind of realm. One is based on an ice realm. And the idea of the card game is you're playing things from these different realms and like casting them into the battle. So it's actually always been a multiverse thing for the last like 30 years. And so it was kind of fitting to say, like, okay, now instead of completely original ones, and I believe the first one was Warhammer 40K, maybe. And then they started digging into more popular IPs. They did a Lord of the Rings set recently, which I bought a lot of. And what else have they done? Universes Beyond. They put out... let me check. Many of them made a lot of sense. Like, it was like, okay, it's already kind of a fantasy thing. I think that Lord of the Rings was one of the most seamless. And
Is that the one you got first? You were just like, I am pre-ordering this. This is the one I need.
It's the only one that I got like packs for, and like cracked open packs for, and stuff. Let's see. They've done Transformers. That's kind of weird. Dungeons and Dragons. Actually, that may have been the first one because Dungeons and Dragons is owned by the same company that makes Magic.
Oh, okay.
And they did Fallout. I liked that a lot because I like those games. They just did Final Fantasy, so another pretty makes sense kind of thing. This one that is coming out in a few weeks, and they just released a bunch of... In the Magic community, we call them spoilers. But what they're spoilers of is these are what the cards in this set look like. So pictures of the cards and what they do. And some spoilers just got released for... and they're officially released. They're not like leaks. Some are leaks, but there are a lot of official ones as well. For a new set, Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond, Marvel Spider-Man.
Oh, wow.
So, I don't know if you heard anything about this at all.
I had not heard anything about it.
And obviously you're not interested in Magic, but this might be the first time you might go, these cards look cool because that's Spider-Man.
Yes, I'm curious about what they look like now.
Yeah, and I was kind of curious about that as well. I can share the tab. This is kind of the official announcement. So, like, for example, here is a Peter Parker card. And this is rare for Magic cards, but there is a game mechanic where some cards will, if you accomplish something on the card or something, they'll flip over to a new form. And of course, Spider-Man had to have that. So this has your Peter Parker, and then if you do a certain thing, you can transform into the Spider-Man card.
Oh, wow.
So there's the Amazing Spider-Man card.
I do like that suit design. It's not like it's just specific to, like... It's not like it was just the Tom Holland version.
Yeah.
Like, it's a nice, kind of timeless, classic Spider-Man look.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And that's one thing. Typically, the team at Wizards of the Coast Magic company, they typically like make it their own version. And that was also controversial with Lord of the Rings set, but I loved it. They explicitly did their own character designs of the characters, like, vaguely like what they were like in the book, but they're not based on the movies or anything like that. So I think it's probably what we'll see here as well. That it's not like just straight up Tom Holland or Tobey Maguire. It's
Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, there's the Spider-Gwen card.
Symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah.
And there's Doc Ock.
Doc Ock, Green Goblin. Green Goblin, he's already into trouble with those explosions.
Yeah, he's mid-trouble, that's for sure.
He doesn't care. He has his mask off. He's like, I don't care, Spidey. Come after me, bro.
Yeah.
Spider-Hero.
Oh, it's like a multiverse.
Yeah, Spider-Ham, Spider-Gwen.
Yeah, I like that Spider-Punk card.
Oh,
that's cool.
that Spider-Ham. Peter Porker, that's going to be a collectible one.
Oh, yeah. 2099.
Spider-Man 2099.
And these are just like, in order to play cards, you have to have enough of the associated land. So they're just kind of generic
is that Punisher
cards.
one? What is the skull?
The skull is just black mana. It is like all Magic sets have that.
Wow.
Okay, this is the cool part.
Steve Ditko, Peter Parker, Sarah Bareilles, Miles Morales.
Yeah, every set will have what are called like alternate art cards. So like we saw the Peter Parker that was like their own design. This is like an alternate, a more rare version that you can find in packs. And then it'll go even a step further where it doesn't even have the same graphic design, and those are very cool. That's very cool. Looking for so these are the ones that look like comic book frames.
Oh yeah, that one
awesome.
the origin looks more 2000s ish.
Yeah.
Dr. Octopus, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like basically the same card we saw earlier, but with different art, and this one would be more rare than the other one. So very cool.
Miles and
those
Gwen.
As well. And these are cool. These are different cards you can collect to create one big piece of art.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and it's 9 cards, too. That's crazy.
Look at all of them.
Yep.
Spider-Man Noir, that's good. That's cool.
Yeah. So, yeah.
I like that sensational Spider-Man one.
That's a cool design. It's cool
Venom
that there will be more than one different kind of Spider-Man card to collect.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty awesome. Also, with sets, they'll release like pre-made decks, so you can just like buy the deck and play with that deck, or like 2 people can like one person could buy the Spider-Man deck and one person could buy the Venom deck and just play against each other with those decks. But these are the different deck options that are kind of based around that character. So yeah, this is very cool. The Magic the Gathering Spider-Man set is coming out September 26th.
Okay, so next month.
Yes. But yeah, I just thought that was a cool thing that I remembered related to superheroes, that we just got some of the art reveals on those cards.
Oh, yes. Yeah, a lot of those look really cool. Yeah. You know, that's the thing I really like, is that I do like how they are using the comic book art and celebrating 60 years of Spider-Man versus just one version or one iteration of the character.
Yeah, definitely. This is one of the character IPs that's very ripe for like alternate arts, because you can find the one that's, based on sort of their own amalgamation. You can find the one that's based on the 60s or the 2000s Spider-Man. Very cool.